Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to a brand new Transformers review. Very quickly, I do apologise for the absence of reviews for the past 2-3 weeks. As everyone knows, things have gone a bit kaput with the world at the moment, and I've been very busy with work. I've got a few days off from work. I booked off a little kind of a break off from work, and I don't go back to work until Thursday next week, so I've got a good week off. So within that week, I'm going to be recording some reviews. This review is part three of my fan vote 3-pack that consisted of basically the Holo version, whatever you want to call it, Mirage, Decepticon Impactor, and this guy, which I'm reviewing today. So without further ado, let's get into the review on this boy. Powerdasher Aragon. Now, I'm not massively familiar with Powerdasher figures. It's been a while since I've watched G1. I've no idea if any of the Powerdashers actually were actually in the G1 cartoon back in the day. I don't remember them at all, quite frankly. They're a little bit before my time when I got into the Transformers thing. Now, I dabbled in G1 figures back when I was starting out as a collector. I got some. I don't have all of them. I've got a couple still remnants. I've got a couple of Minicons and a Blitzwing up there and a Springer. But I don't have very many of the G1 figures still remaining. But anyway, so yes, Powerdasher Aragon. He is part, as I said a moment ago, as it says in the title, he is part of a fan-voted 3-pack. Now, this was, I believe, a Amazon exclusive 3-pack. I think it's starting to, or has now gone up on other websites now, so you can buy it, I think, in America on Big Bad Toy Store and things like that. But yeah, I absolutely love this thing. It's actually pretty nifty. There's a lot of playability factor with this thing, as I will show you as we get on with the review. So, let's have a little look-see at him then, shall we? Nice looking head sculpt. Very nice, a very nice detailed face, actually. Some nice moulded detailing on the legs, on the arms. Some nice different colour variation in there. It's mostly just like a burgundy kind of reddy colour, and then there's like this other slightly different, deeper, like it's like kind of like a mixture between brown and red. So you've got two variants there. And then you've got black, you've got grey, you've got silver, grey, and black, and yellow on the wheels. It's got an Autobot symbol on the top there. And that is pretty much him in robot mode. Now, I'm starting off in robot mode because he does actually have like 3 different modes. But also this guy is a Powerdasher, so their whole functionality is that they are part formers. So they can actually disassemble, transform into alt modes, into their own like alt modes, but they also can be like power up. They're kind of like a power up thing. So from what I can gather from these guys is that certain parts come off and other characters can use their parts, because the beautiful thing about the Seige line, there's dozens and dozens and dozens of these like little ports on shoulders and on the bottoms of the legs, so you can actually use their arms and their weapons to kind of give them like a power up mode in a way. So he is very cool. So articulation because of transformation, the legs pop off, the arms pop off, so there's a lot of range of articulation because of that. So the arms move like that. There's a nice swivel there and an elbow, so you get quite a nice range of movement in those arms. The head is on a swivel joint. There is a waist swivel, which is nice. The legs can come up to about there, so you can do a Perceptor kick if you so wished, but I wouldn't say so because they do pop off quite easily. So let me put that back in. It has a knee joint, a very nice knee joint actually, but it can actually fold as far back as that. Let me just show you. So yeah, it's very, very good. But that's mostly because there's a kind of hollowness in the back of the legs, so there's a little bit more play there. But yeah, he is pretty kind of cool. He is pretty nice. So let's get him into his alt mode then, shall we? So we take off the arms and pull him apart like this. So he actually has there's two little vehicle modes that you can make out of this guy, okay? But then he combines to make like a longer vehicle. So we'll start off with this bit, which is the front bit. As you can tell, it looks like a little buggy. You swivel the head around so it's facing backwards, and then you pop the head in like that. Now these parts do actually go like this, so, and there's a little port in there as well. Oops, there's a little port in there that you can pull out, so that can actually be, you can put the guns in there, and one of these characters is Mirage, part of the free pack. He can hold that in his fist, and he can put his big guns in there, and you've got a massive like weapon. So that is also another functionality which I will get into in a moment. But let's just unravel him. We're not doing that just yet. So there we go. So what we do now, we get his arms that we just pulled off, and we post them in the top there. Well, we can do if you want to. It's one of those things you can do whatever you like with these things. That's the beauty of it. So you can have it like that. So you can have these little silver prong bits at the front of the guns facing forward, or you can turn them round, so you've got these other guns which are actually the fists. So you have this little weird little buggy, so that's one of them. Come to this part, which is the legs. So what you do with this is you just bring the legs completely up like this, and they kind of just go into place like that. Yep, just make sure they are in right. So like that. So you basically just flip up the legs like that. Get these little handguns that it comes with, and then they post, you can either put them in these two on either side of the legs, or there's two more there, so you can put them there. I'll put one in each just to show you what you can do. So you can do that, put them there in those holes, or you can put them like that either side of the leg, like that. So let me just make sure he's right. So now he has like another secondary little mode, and you've got a variety of you've got two options of where you can mount the weapons. So that's them. But what you can do to make him whole is that there's a little bracket there at the front, little thing there, and a little hole on the back end of this one. Marry these two together. So let me just take these weapons off first. It just makes things easier for me. like that, and marry these two together like this, and that makes the big full-on vehicle mode. So you just post these weapons back in. Oops, that's a little bit annoying because it does unpeg quite easily. But anyway. And like that. Oops. And there we are. There's the full-on weird looking combined vehicle mode. So I don't know what it's supposed to be. I'm guessing it's supposed to be kind of like an armoured kind of Cybertronian tracked vehicle slight thing, so you can split into two parts if he wishes. I think that's about right how it's supposed to go. It's the closest I can get it for the review. But yeah, there's a look underneath. Bit of visible head syndrome, but can deal with that. There's another port on that one as well. So this back one, I just showed you on the top one and this one. They both have their own individual little ports you can put that fit in the fists of the regular figures. So each one can literally be a power-up special weapon. So let's just try that, shall we? It'd be a bit stupid, but I suppose they're meant for the bigger things, like the bigger figures, like the leader class. It makes sense, or the Voyagers, or whatever. But I'm just going to do it with this guy, or this part, should I say. So let's just do this, just as an example. So here's the front little vehicle. Put them in like that. Get the peg. See? Get these guns. Post them in there. Like this. Here's Mirage. So just put this in here. So it's a bit stupid, but yeah, fits perfectly in there. Bit over the top, a bit heavy for him, but there you go. It's stupid, over the top, fun. But I absolutely love the ability where you can do that with these things. Where they literally are just massive, big, power-up, weaponized Cybertronian warriors that have their own modes. They can split into individual modes, and they can power up existing characters to help them out of a tough bind. But that is pretty damn nifty. I really think that's pretty cool, actually. I think that's pretty damn awesome. So like I say, you can do that with this one as well. This one has its own peg. See? So I'm guessing with this one you can... Oops. Let me just see how this one works, because it does have its own peg, but it's a little bit upside down. But I'm guessing... Let me just try something here. So yeah, you can take these off, can't you? Yeah. So these legs actually do come off on their own, so that folds into there like that. So you can actually have these that can maybe post into the shoulders. On Mirage here, there is like a port on the shoulder. Over the top madness again. So that's the beauty of this guy. He is absolutely brilliant. So there he is back in his robot mode. So there he is also holding his handguns. The handguns are pretty awesome. Nice design. Just black. Pretty nice detail in those guns, but I just love this guy. I mean, I want to get the rest of them. There is obviously there's Cog as well. I did have Cog, but I got rid of it before I managed to do a review on it. So Cog, I believe, was part of Combiner Wars, I think, or one of the very early waves of Siege. So I might have to get Cog again. And then there's a few more. There's like a one with like a drill bit for a head. And then I think there's another 2 or 3 maybe in the Siege line itself. Some more of these Powerdasher type things. But this is my review on Powerdasher Aragon, and he is awesome. I really do like the Siege line. The Siege line has actually really quite impressed me. Some people may vary, other people may vary, but for me, I really do like the Siege line. I've not got many figures. I've already got Impactor, this guy, Mirage, well, the hollow version. I've got Siege Helicopter Boy, I've forgotten his name. What else have I got from that line? Not many, and that's it. So not many, but I want to get some more. So hopefully, if TFN still happens, I might maybe try and pick up some more of the Siege toys. I am actually quite impressed with the line. But yeah, thank you very much for watching my review on him. Thank you for your patience, continued support on this channel. I really, really appreciate the love and support. So throughout this duration of me being off from work, I will be working and getting some reviews recorded ready. Now this is the end of the 3-part review on this set. So the next review will be on, that's it, Spinister. That's the helicopter guy I was talking about at the moment. Spinister will be my next review. The review after that will be the 3-pack G1 toy represented 3-pack reflector 3-pack. So that will be my next review focus after Spinister. I know somebody commented on one of my reviews from about 2 or 3 weeks ago asking if my unboxing video of me unboxing those figures, saying, am I ever going to review this set? And I said yes, I am. So be patient with that. Spinister is next after this. Then I will be reviewing the 3-pack reflector 3-pack I got, and then I'm also going to possibly review, I don't know if you can see him, he's just popping over the TV. That's my Bumblebee the movie 80s redeco version of the Generation Titans Soundwave. So I will be doing a review on him as well. So thank you, you're awesome, stay safe, see you soon.